The desert sun beat down on the ancient city of Nebet Ra. The city shimmered, a mirage of gold and sandstone. It was a place of secrets, whispered to be older than time itself. Legend said Nebet Ra held the key to unimaginable power, guarded by magic and riddles. Deep within the city's heart lay a hidden temple. This was the Temple of Ra's Eyes, a place where time itself was said to bend. It was a place few dared to seek, and even fewer ever found. The very air around the city hummed with ancient energy. The secrets of Nebet Ra were buried deep, waiting for a worthy soul to uncover them. For millennia, a lone figure stood guard at the temple's entrance. He was the guardian of the gate, a being of immense power, his true name lost to time. The guardian possessed mystical eyes, each holding the power of the sun and the moon. One eye blazed with the searing heat of Ra, the sun god. It could incinerate any unworthy soul who dared to approach. The other shimmered with the cool light of Khonsu, the moon god, capable of seeing through any deception. It was said that the guardian's gaze held the weight of eternity, his duty to protect the temple from those who sought to steal its power. Prince Seneb, a young man of noble heart and unquenchable curiosity, heard the whispers of Nebet Ra. He yearned to prove himself worthy of his lineage, to claim a destiny as grand as the pharaohs of old. He was drawn to the legend of the Temple of Ra's Eyes. The prince set out on a perilous journey, guided by ancient scrolls and his own intuition. He braved scorching deserts, his determination fueled by the whispers of the ancients. He sought the temple not for power but for knowledge and the chance to prove his worth. His heart beat with the rhythm of the desert, his spirit yearning for the ancient secrets that awaited him. Seneb, guided by the stars and his own courage, finally found the lost city. He stood before the Temple of Ra's Eyes, its entrance a gaping maw of shadows. As he stepped across the threshold, time twisted around him. He found himself in a labyrinth, each corridor shifting, each turn leading to a new puzzle. Days turned into nights, and still the prince pressed on. He deciphered cryptic messages etched into the very walls of the labyrinth. He overcame treacherous traps, his mind sharp, his resolve unwavering. He knew the path to true power was paved with challenges, and he embraced each one with unwavering courage. Section 5, the Riddle of the Sands. He finally reached a chamber filled with swirling sand. As he stepped within, the sand whispered, forming the face of an ancient sphinx. "Answer my riddle," the sphinx boomed, its voice echoing through the chamber, "and you shall pass, fail, and be buried beneath the sands of time." The sphinx uttered a riddle that spoke of eternity, of the sun and the moon, of life and death. It was a riddle designed to test not only intelligence, but wisdom. Seneb pondered the riddle, his brow furrowed in concentration. He knew that a hasty answer could lead to his doom. Section 6, the Chamber of Eyes. With a surge of inspiration, Seneb spoke. He wove his answer, his words echoing the rhythm of the desert wind. The sphinx roared in approval, the sand swirling around its form before settling back down. The path ahead lay open, leading to a chamber bathed in an ethereal glow. Two pedestals stood in the center of the chamber. On one rested a sun-shaped amulet radiating intense heat. On the other lay a moon-shaped amulet, emanating a cool silver glow. This was the heart of the temple, the source of the guardian's power. Section 7, the Guardian's Warning. The guardian of the gate materialized from the shadows. "You seek the power of Ra's Eyes!" he boomed, his voice like thunder echoing through the chamber. "But such power comes at a price. Are you willing to pay it?" Seneb stood tall, his gaze unwavering. "I seek not power for myself," he replied, his voice steady, "but to serve my people and ensure their prosperity. Tell me, what is this price?" He knew the path to true leadership was often fraught with difficult choices. He was ready to face the consequences, whatever they may be. Section 8, the Price of Power. The Guardian's eyes, one blazing, one serene, fixed on Seneb. "The price," he intoned, "is eternity. To wield the power of Ra's Eyes is to become forever bound to this temple, to guard it until the end of time." The Guardian explained the curse of the eyes. "To possess them is to be forever changed," he warned. "Your mortal life will be forfeit, your spirit bound to these halls for all eternity." It was a heavy burden, a sacrifice few would be willing to make. Section 9. The Transformation. Seneb Ra didn't hesitate. He knew his destiny lay in service, even if it meant sacrificing his mortal life. He knelt before the pedestals, reaching for the amulets. As his fingers brushed against them, a surge of power coursed through him. He felt the heat of the sun and the cool embrace of the moon. His senses heightened, his vision sharpened until he saw the flow of time itself. His mortal form began to change, his body shimmering with celestial energy. He was becoming one with the temple, with the very fabric of time. Section 10. The Curse Unveiled. When the light subsided, Seneb Ra was gone. In his place stood a new guardian of the gate, his eyes blazing with the power of Ra's eyes. He was forever bound to the temple, his destiny intertwined with its fate. He understood the true weight of his sacrifice. He was no longer a prince, but a protector, a guardian of time and knowledge. He was the inheritor of a legacy older than the desert itself. And so the curse became a blessing, a testament to one prince's unwavering courage and unwavering dedication to his people. Section 11. The Eternal Guardian. The new guardian stood watch over Nebet Ra, his eyes reflecting the flow of time. The city, once lost to legend, was now under his eternal protection. And so the legacy of Seneb Ra, the prince who became a guardian, would be whispered on the desert wind, a tale of sacrifice and duty, forever echoing through the sands of time. The legend of Nebet Ra served as a reminder that true power lay not in personal gain, but in selfless service and the unwavering courage to embrace one's destiny. The story would live on, inspiring generations to come.